And now let's head back over to Fox 4 meteorologist Andrew Shipley. I know you say those temperatures are going to get quite cold.
Well, I would say cold, but noticeably cooler, about 15 degrees.
And the wind, I know we experienced that earlier in the week. It's kind of going to be like that tomorrow.
Yeah, it is going to be like that. And so the thing is, tomorrow, at least when you get the winds like that, even though it's like low 70s, it feels cooler than that. So maybe not as much pleasurable out there. But we started to see those winds picking up today, and that actually was seen here today, even firsthand on the Eagle camera. And obviously, we're all trying to watch the Eagle camera to see if, Harriet comes back. But that wasn't Harriet that came into the nest. That was an intruder. And you can see here as the winds blew, those little ones there kind of nudged inside there to stay safe as M15 there. Yep, there he did, going after the intruder, getting him out of there, and hopefully those higher winds keep those intruders away. But let's take a look at that front that's continuing to move on through, because that is going to keep those high winds in place here tonight and really into tomorrow. So cold front still just offshore of us, and you can see a very large storm system with this, but really seeing very limited shower activity here tonight. A lot of that's up towards DeSoto County. You can see very light stuff, basically right up around 72, moving into downtown Arcadia here very shortly. Other than that, not a whole lot of rain. We're seeing that rain kind of weakening here tonight, but what we will notice, though, is that front pushes on through. Could see a little bit of spot showers up along it over the next couple hours. It does look to gain strength, though, some as we roll in towards the morning hours here. Here's 3 o'clock in the morning. You can see basically Fort Pierce through inland Collier County as it continues to move off towards South Florida there into Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. But really for us, that front moves on through, just cloudy into the early morning hours, and then we'll start to clear things out as the day moves on tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a second, but not expecting a major rainfall tonight. We're talking a couple hundredths of an inch as that front pushes on through. So not a drought buster by any means, and don't expect anything significant in your rain gauge. So tonight, isolated showers possible, but otherwise looking at mostly cloudy skies as we are looking at 64 degrees here tonight. And as we roll in towards your Sunday, again, some clouds in the morning hours, but I do expect as we get into the afternoon, more of that sunshine as we, maybe have our Super Bowl party and enjoy the day. Just hold on to the hat, because it is going to be windy out there tomorrow. Looking at winds out of the west, 15 to 20, gusting to 30 miles an hour. So despite high temperatures of 72 degrees, it probably will feel like in the 60s tomorrow. So just kind of keep that in mind. Maybe keep that favorite hoodie on. And let's take a look at the wind, particularly as we move through the day here. As we get into 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, winds starting to pick up there. Gusts about 25 miles an hour there in Punta Gorda. Let's fast forward, though, into the afternoon. 3 o'clock, gusts 30, 35 miles an hour out there. So windy conditions out of the northwest we'll continue to see into the afternoon, but we'll start to lighten up overnight. And as those winds lighten up, the temperatures start to drop. It will be a cooler night tomorrow. 49 degrees tomorrow night in LaBelle, 52 here in Fort Myers compared to that 64 here tonight. But we are expecting this to be short-lived, a little cool down here. Just looking at really Monday morning, Tuesday morning, and you start to warm things back up as we head into next week. But we're also going to be looking at lower humidity behind this front. Looking at relative humidity about 54% there on Sunday. Watch what happens, though, as we go into Monday afternoon, down to 27%, which means we will have to watch that fire danger, especially as we roll into early next week. Luckily, the winds won't be quite as strong on Monday, but we'll stay nice and dry. Looking at Valentine's Day, though, starting to warm things back up, 79 degrees, and you're going to stay back up to the mid-80s by Thursday.